Hi, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to look at one of the videos in the Using Maths series. This one's called Shopping Maths. Here we go. So first up, we're going to compare sizes and prices. Here's the situation. You go to the shop to buy 20 kilos of rice. There's a 20 kilo packet for 30 baht. Or you could buy two 10 kilo bags for 15 baht per bag. Or you could buy four 5 kilo bags for 7 baht per bag. Which way is the cheapest to buy 20 kilos of rice? So I'm going to go ahead with the answer now just to stop the video becoming too long. So pause the video if you need more time. Here we go. So to find the answer, we have to calculate the cost of the 20 kilos of rice for each choice. So first, 20 kilos in one packet, we are already told that costs 30 baht. The second choice is two 10 kilos bags. So each bag is 15 baht. So 2 times 15 baht equals 30 baht, the same as buying one 20 kilo packet. The third choice is four 5 kilo bags. They are 7 baht each. So 4 times 7 equals 28. And this is cheaper than the other ways. So 4 times 5 kilo bags is the correct answer. Next one. You and two of your friends go to 7-Eleven to buy Coke. 250 milliliter bottles of Coke are 10 baht each. So you could buy one 250 milliliter bottle each. But if you buy 1 liter bottle for 28 baht and share it, how much will you save? Also, how much more Coke will you get to drink? So I'm going to go on to the answer. So first, let's look at the cost first. Forget about the extra drink for a minute. There are 3 people, so if we buy 3 of the small bottles, it will cost 3 times 10 baht equals 30 baht. If we buy the big bottle, it will cost 28 baht, so we will save 30 minus 28 equals 2 baht. And that's the first answer that we need. Now about the amount of Coke. The small bottles are 250 milliliters, so 3 bottles are 3 times 250 equals 750 milliliters. The big bottle is 1 liter. 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. So the extra amount of Coke we get is 1000 minus 750 equals 250 milliliters. Next one. The question here is it worth going to Mae Sot? We have a lot of shopping to do because there's a big birthday party next week. We've checked out how much all these things we need to buy will cost if we buy them near home. And the answer is 2000 baht. We know that if we drive to Mae Sot, the prices are 20% cheaper. But it will cost us 500 baht of petrol to go there and back. How much more or less will it cost if we go to Mae Sot? And the answer for that one, we need to know how much we will save if we go to Mae Sot. We are told it's 20% cheaper. We also know how much it will cost at home, which is 2000 baht. So the amount we will save going to Mae Sot is 20% of 2000. So we write that as 20 over 100 times 2000. We can cross out 2 zeros on the top and 2 zeros on the bottom. You have to remember, when you cross things out, you have to do them in pairs, one on the top and one on the bottom every time. So when we've done that, we end up with 2 times 200, which is 400. So if we go to Mae Sot to buy our stuff, it will be 400 baht cheaper. So we will save 400 baht on our shopping, but it will cost us 500 baht of petrol for the journey. So it's not a good idea because it will cost us 100 baht more. Okay, next one. I made a mistake. So here's the story. I went to the shop and bought the following things: 5 kilos of sweet potatoes for 10 baht per kilo. So that was 50 baht. 2 kilos of tomatoes for 12 baht per kilo. So that was 24 baht. 1 bottle of soy sauce for 45 baht. 1 bottle of honey, 55 baht. 1 packet of laundry powder, 25 baht. And 5 soaps for 5 baht each. So that's 25 baht. When I went to pay, I found I only had 200 baht in my pocket. What should I put back on the shelf to get the total so that I can pay the rest with my 200 baht? So first we have to total all the things that we've bought, and it's 224 baht. We only have 200, so we have to do 224 minus 200, which means we are 24 baht short. So then we look at the list of things, and we see that the tomatoes were 24 baht, so we put the tomatoes back. And then we have enough money to pay for everything else. The next one's about buying a motorbike. At the moment, I go to school by motorbike taxi, and it costs 42 baht every day. I have an opportunity to buy a good motorbike for 7,000 baht. If I go to school 5 days per week for 30 weeks every year, how many weeks until I have saved the 7,000 baht that I paid for the motorbike? I will need to buy 10 baht of petrol every week. So I'm going to go on to the answer now. So first, let's calculate how much I will save in 1 week. Before I buy the bike, it's costing me 42 baht per day. So for 5 days per week, it's 42 times 5 equals 210 baht per week. After I buy the motorbike, it will cost me only 10 baht per week for petrol. So I will save 210 minus 10 equals 200 per week when I buy the motorbike. I need to save 7,000 baht. So we have to do 7,000 divided by 200, which you can see on the screen there. We can cross out 2 zeros on the top, 2 on the bottom. So we will end up with 70 divided by 2. And if we do that calculation, the answer is 35. There are 30 weeks in the school year, so it will take 1 year plus 5 weeks to get the money back that I paid for the motorbike. Next one. I want to buy a t-shirt online from Lazada. The website tells me that if I buy 1 t-shirt, it will be 120 baht. If I buy 2, there is a discount of 10%. If I buy 3, there is a discount of 15%. Also, if I spend more than 300 baht, there will be no charge for delivery. Normally, the delivery charge is one charge of 50 baht for bringing the things I bought to my house. It's not 50 baht per t-shirt, it's 50 baht per visit to my house. What is the cost per t-shirt if I buy 1 or 2 or 3 t-shirts? So there's 3 answers I needed. And I'm going to go straight ahead to those answers right now. So firstly, let's calculate the choice step by step. If I buy 1 t-shirt, it will cost 120 baht, and I will have to pay 50 baht for delivery. So 120 plus 50 equals 170. So that's the first one. That's the cost of buying one t-shirt. If I buy two t-shirts, the cost per shirt will be 10% less. So I have to do 120, the cost for one, multiplied by 10 over 100, which is 10%. And the answer, we can cross out two zeros on the top and the bottom. The answer will be 12. So I will save 12 baht per t-shirt by buying two instead of one. So each t-shirt will be 120 minus 12 equals 108 baht. I'm buying two, so 2 times 108 equals 216, plus 50 baht for delivery equals 266 baht, or 133 baht for each t-shirt. So that's the answer for the second one. If I buy three t-shirts, I will get 15% discount. So this time we have to do 120, the cost for one t-shirt, multiplied by 15 over 100, which is 15%. We can cross out 1 0 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and that will get us 12 times 15 over 10. So we can go again, we can divide the 10 on the bottom by 3, which will give us 2. And we can divide the 15 on the top by 3, which will give us 3. So we end up with 12 times 3 over 2, which is 36 over 2, which is 18 baht. If we buy three, each t-shirt will be 120 minus 18 equals 102 baht. We are buying three, so 3 times 102 equals 306. Now we are spending over 300 baht, so delivery is free. So each t-shirt costs 102 baht. 306 divided by 3. So the final answer is 170 baht per t-shirt if I buy only one, 133 baht each if I buy two, and 102 baht each if I buy three. The next one is about a price increase. Last time I bought a motorbike helmet, the cost was 250 baht. I lost my old one, and the man in the shop told me the price has gone up 20% since last time. What is the price now? So I'm going to move ahead to the answer. Okay, we need to calculate 20% of the old price, and then we'll add it to the old price. So the formula will be the old price plus 20% of the old price. So the old price was 250, so we do 250 times 20 divided by 100. 20 divided by 100 is 20%. So we can cross two zeros out on the top and 2 on the bottom, and that leaves us with 25 times 2, which is 50 baht. So the price has gone up by 50 baht. So the old price was 250 baht, plus 50 baht increase. The new price is 300 baht. And this is the end, my friend. See you again next time.